Hi, superstars. Today we'll be talking about how to start a profitable plantain business in Nigeria. Plantain business is one business that you need to be very careful. If not, you will lose your money. Nevertheless, with the steps I'll be outlining in this video, you should be able to start plantain business and make good money from it. So what you stand to learn from this video is how you can get your target market for plantain, because you need to have a target market whereby by the time you get your plantain, you sell it off to them and then it is off your hands. Okay, and the next thing I'll be sharing with you is the season for plantain. People do not know that plantain has its season. That is why people tend to lose a lot of money in plantain business. And also I'll share with you how you can get plantain at the lowest cost and then make maximum profits. Yes, it is possible to get plantain at a low cost and then make maximum profit. And then I'll also share with you markets you can get plantain from. Okay, local markets you can get plantain from and then make good money from it. So my superstars, sit down because this video is loaded, and by the end of it you should be able to start a profitable plantain business in Nigeria and make money. All right. Okay, my superstars, let's start with the season for plantain. So many people do not know that plantain is a food product that also has its season. Some people think it's just palm oil, beans, rice, and all that have its season. Plantain as a food product has its season, and in its season, it is cheaper and also abundant. Okay, and in a season of scarcity, it is also very scarce and expensive. In a season of scarcity, you see people buy like 5 years of plantain at 2,000 naira, some 6 years at 3,000 naira, depending on the size. And in the season of abundance, you tend to see people buy about 6 years of plantain at 1,000 naira and all that. So every food product has its season of abundance and scarcity, including plantain. And plantain is a food product that is abundant in dry season. Yes, once there is dry season, there tends to be an increase in the availability of plantain. Once rainy season sets in, you realize that plantain becomes scarce and it also becomes expensive. Okay, my superstars. So for someone who's going into plantain business, you need to know that plantain is scarce in rainy season and abundant in dry season. Okay, so let's talk about your target market. As someone who's going into plantain business, you need a target market. You don't just wake up, go buy plantain and come and keep, because it is very perishable. If you buy plantain and you do not discard it within 2 to 3 days, it starts ripening depending on the maturity of the plantain. Any plantain that is fully matured and strong will start getting ripe within 2 to 3 days. Okay, so the plantain that does not get ripe very fast is a plantain that is not fully matured. So in your choice of buying plantain, you need to know if you want it to get ripe as soon as possible, so you go for the fully matured plantain. And if you want to sell it as unripe, then you know you have to go for plantain that is not fully matured. Hope you learned something new today. All right, so before we continue, please, my superstars, hit the like button and give me a thumbs up. All right, and if you have not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so you'll be notified whenever there's a new video. All right, let's continue. So these are the things you need to look out for. If you want a ripe plantain, go for a very matured plantain. And if you want an unripe plantain, then go for a plantain that is not fully matured. This will extend the shelf life and also keep it unripe for a longer period of time for you. Okay, so we're talking about target market. You need to have a target market where you sell your plantain out when you get it from the farmers or from the market or wherever. You need a target market. All right, this helps you dispose of your plantain before it starts ripening or undergoes all changes. Okay, so how do you get this your target market? You could liaise with people who are into roasting of foodstuffs. There are people now who roast bole. They call it bole, plantain. Okay, there are people who roast plantain in large quantities. You could liaise with them and be their supplier. We also have restaurants that are known to cook plantain as one of their major cuisines. You could reach out to them and opt to be their supplier. And also, my superstars, you could go to a local market and then position yourself well and then sell out. You could go to a road junction. Okay, we have some major estates, okay, where people live and all that. You can find a very nice spot, back and then display your plantain, and before you say jack, your plantain is gone, because people love plantain. It is considered a very healthy meal, and so people do not joke with it. So if you park in an estate in a strategic place, before you say jack, you have sold out. And we also have social media. You can advertise on WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, any of your social media platform, and before you say jack, you are sold out. All right, my superstar. So we have crossed out the fear of how you are going to sell out plantain. Let's now talk about how you can get this plantain for sale. All right, my superstar. So there are so many ways you can get plantain for sale, and one of the major ways you can get plantain whereby you'll make maximum profit is by dealing directly with farmers. Yes, we have some farms that are known to have plantain plantations. Okay, so you can walk up to these farms and then you buy a bunch of plantain even before it starts fruiting. Yes, there are people who go to farms and buy different stands of plantain, okay, ahead of it of fruiting. So by the time that plantain fruits, they know that it is their own. When it fruits, they go, they cut it, and then they move. Okay, it had already been paid for. So once it fruits, they go, cut it, and then go to the market. So that is one of the easiest way to get plantain at an affordable rate, because you are paying before seeing it. Okay, you are paying by faith and not by sight. Okay, so it is more affordable. The farmer will give it to you at a subsidized rate and will then use the money to invest in other ventures. Okay, so that is one of the easiest ways to get plantain at an affordable rate. It has its risk though, because anything can happen to that bunch of plantain before it fruits. Okay, storms could come and then pull it down. Okay, anything can happen, and then that branch of plantain falls. So it has its risk. Nevertheless, it is one of the easiest way to get plantain at an affordable rate. All right, so the next way you can get plantain at an affordable rate is by going to local markets. We have so many local markets in Nigeria that are known, where farmers bring their farm produce, okay, from the farm and then sell it out. Okay, these local markets operate very early in the morning, as early as 5:30, 6 o'clock. They are already sold out, and then they retire back to their farm. Okay, so if you're someone who's in plantain business, you need to be an early person, someone who's able to go out and then buy in the market. By 6 o'clock, you should be done with your buying, because anything after that, there's every chance that you're buying either from the second seller or the third seller or the fourth seller. And as it goes down the value chain, it becomes more expensive. Okay, my superstar. So if you want to get it at the best price, you have to buy it from the farmer in the local market. All right, my superstars. Okay, so now we have spoken about how to get plantain at an affordable rate and at the local market. Okay, now we are going to talk about local markets in Nigeria. You can get your plantain. All right, okay, so if you are in Akwa Ibom State, we have so many local markets you can get plantain at an affordable rate. One of such markets is Afara Market in Ibesikbo local government area in Akwa Ibom State, Uyo. Okay, this market has its market days on Tuesdays and I think Fridays. Okay, if you go there very early, you'll see lots and lots of bunches of plantain. You then buy it for your plantain chips business or plantain flour or whatever it is you want to do it. You can buy it for reselling. And another market we have in Akwa Ibom State, that local market, is Udwa To. Okay, there's a market they call Udwa To in what in Uduato in Ikorekbele local government area. Okay, so this market is a local market and they have lots and lots of plantain they bring there to sell. And we also have Obonang market in Ikorekbele local government area. That's another big market that you can go and then you buy your plantain in bulk and then you sell. Okay, so the next market you can get plantain in bulk for reselling is Udwakbukbu in Ekomiman local government area in Akwa Ibom State, Uyo. You need to go there very, very early to get your plantain. We also have Udwaitam in Itam local government area in Akwa Ibom State, Uyo. These markets are early markets and they have their days. Okay, so if you would want me to tell you the days, let me know in the comment section. All right, I'll find out the days and then list them out for you so you'll know the days you can go each and every week. Some of them they rotate weekly. Okay, they have each day in a week they resell, not a particular day. So you need to find out before you venture out to those markets. All right, my superstars. And if you're in Lagos, we have Mile 2 Market in Lagos where you can go get your plantain in bulk. And I also know that in Ibadan, there's a market in Ibadan. What do they call that market? My superstars, I know there's a market in Ibadan where they have plantain in bulk, where you can go very early and resell. How do I know? My brother studied at University of Ibadan, and as a young guy, he used to go to that market and buy foodstuffs and all that. So that's how I got to know that there's a market in Ibadan where they sell plantain in bulk. I, I'm not sure it's Bodija. Okay, I'll find out the name and then write it in the comment section. Okay, you could ask and then I'll drop it in the comment section. So these are local markets. You can go buy your plantain for plantain chips, for plantain flour, for reselling, and then make good money from it. Above all, my superstars, you need to be very, very careful with your plantain. You need plantain, like I said, is perishable, so it needs extra care. As much as possible, do not expose your plantain to sun. Okay, sun is one one avenue that speeds up the ripening of plantain. I know that ripe plantain is more expensive compared to unripe plantain, but if you're not able to sell it out in the shortest possible time, you run at losses. So if you do not want to run at losses, my superstars, as much as possible, do not expose your plantain to the sun. It speeds up the ripening process, thereby making you run at losses. Okay, my superstars, above all, keep your plantain from being pierced, the body being pierced or pressed. Okay, these are factors that destroy your plantain within the shortest possible time. All right, my superstars. Okay, so if you have any question, just leave it in the comment section and then I'll get right back to you. Okay, have you liked this video? Please hit the like button and then turn on your notification bell, subscribe, and then turn on your notification bell for notifications whenever there's a new video. Thank you for watching, my superstars. I appreciate every one of you. Till our next video, always and always remember that I love you. Bye, superstars.